Stupid hair sticking up. What's up, everybody? Nah, I was kidding. I just want to go live real quick, check in with y'all before I start these reactions. I'm about to record a couple more video not reactions, but a couple more videos talking about topics. What's up, Miss Boss Lady? Hey, how you doing, girl? What's up, Amanda Peters? Divine Feminine Leo Leading Lady. What's up? What's up, April? What's up, Terry Thomas, KB, Diana Alcock, Zeandra Clark. I am Nola from Cali. Sea Lights Shack, Heaven Reese, Felicia Lawrence. What's up, all of y'all? I'm about to record some videos, but before I started recording videos, I'm like, let me check in my live. Thank you, Boss Lady. I was like, let me check in my live, see what y'all got going on. I was about to do a video talking about the Sad music video by XXX Tentacion, and then I was also gonna do another video about some YouTube stuff, and then what else was I gonna talk about? I was gonna try to knock out a couple videos for y'all real quick, but yeah, but before I started any of that, I wanted to check in with you guys, talk to y'all, and see what thank you. Ribia Watson says she likes my hair. Thank you. Thank you, girl. But yeah, so how y'all Thursday? I was looking and I didn't even realize that it was Thursday. Like, this week literally flew by. Like, I've been trying to get all of the interviews that I did over the weekend edited. I did like a lot of interviews over B2 weekend. And I tried to put out like a good majority of them, but I still have interviews in my computer that I haven't edited yet. So I have to edit those videos. So I've been like, my whole week been busy like, editing stuff. So this week, like, it flew by for me. Ooh. Dang, that's kind of harsh, Jace. That's kind of harsh. KB and Boss Lady said that you guys this week went by slow. Dang, mine kind of flew by. Super Duper Jessie J says my hair is late. Thank you, girl. Yeah. And at first I was gonna talk about the whole Junior, the guy, the little boy who passed away. But then I'm like, you know what? It's just too sad. Like, I just did not even touch it at all. There was a lot of people who touched it, so I'm like, you know, I didn't even want to go into that story. That's just like really, really sad. And I refuse to watch any of those videos to even give you guys a very informed. I'll call back. I refuse to even watch any of those videos of him being killed to even give you guys like a really well-informed opinion, because I don't like watching stuff like that. Like, I don't like watching people like get killed on tape. I don't like to watch like fight videos. Like, I watch like the Nipsey Hussle slap video, like that. I don't know. That was like the only thing, like one of those like small things that I felt like it was funny, but even though like he was wrong and like, you know, like it wasn't right for him to slap the guy or whatever, but normally on a normal day-to-day, like, I don't like to watch fight videos. I don't like to watch like videos of people like getting hurt in any kind of way. I don't like that kind of stuff. Like, I could never be like a nurse or anything like that, because I can't watch stuff like that. But so yeah, I didn't touch on the whole Junior thing because it just was too much. Like, I don't like those images like in my head. Like, I have witnessed, like, you know, my family members being laid out on the pavement after, you know, like, you know, tragic events and stuff like that. So I don't want further images, stuck in my head like that. Kendra said, me too. Oh, me too. Time flying. My birthday, July 4th. Only thing on my mind is my B-Day, August 9th, and getting my 7-year-old back to school shoes at the shoe carnival. What's a shoe carnival where it's like different vendors that sell shoes and stuff? I don't even know what a shoe carnival is. Stevie J, yeah, I don't know why people I'm not clicking on people. I don't know, certain people, they want to see they want to see how it happened, how stuff went down. Oh, that's a store. I live in Cali, y'all. I never heard of shoe carnival, so don't don't judge me. But yeah, I can't I can't there's people explaining oh, this happened and he got cut like this and that, and I'm like, I can't watch that. How can y'all sit and watch that? I don't know. I can't do it. I can't do it. How do you feel doing interviews? It's depending on who it is. Sometimes I don't want to say that I'm exactly nervous, because I don't think that I'm nervous, but sometimes it's a million questions running through my head about a certain individual, and then I'll just ask this, So, and then I don't like to hold the people up a long time. So I be just trying to think of how I can get cool, quick information, but in a short amount of time, because I don't be wanting to hold them. A lot of times on the red carpets, when I go to red carpet events and stuff like that, some of the people who go to the red carpets, they will try to hold the celebrity for 10 minutes talking to them like they in a studio doing a sit down interview. So when it comes to me, when I interview them, I try to be as quick as possible. So it'd be a million questions running through my head, but I'd be thinking okay, what's the most important and quick thing that I can ask them? So sometimes I get a moment of okay, let me just ask this. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. Let's see. You and Lovely T should definitely do a collaboration. I'm not against doing collabs. But I think she said she don't collab with people, but I'm not against doing collabs with people. How are you enjoying your summer? Are you relaxing or working or both? I'm enjoying my summer. I've been dedicating my summer to networking, trying to just expand my brand any way I can. I just recently made a website for neekatnight.com. I'm still working on it, but the website is live, but I haven't promoted it or anything like that, because it doesn't have all of the content that I want on there yet. But I mean, it's it's pretty straight to the point right now. It has some of my interviews on there. It has just some stuff so that I can have a website. But my summer has been dedicated to trying to grow my brand as much as possible, networking, going out, getting interviews, getting out there. I haven't really partied this summer. My homegirl, she had a club event, which was last week. I think that's the only thing I did that was actual club but I just been dedicated to growing my brand. I have friends who that are in the industry in Hollywood and stuff like that. So I just reached out to my connects hey, do you know of any events? What's going on? Back in the day, I used to do music videos and stuff like that. So I have a lot of friends that are in the industry and stuff like that. So I just reached out to my connects, and I'm I'm trying to, take my brand somewhere, next level. I don't want to just be doing commentary where I'm just, I want to do meaningful stuff too. So that's what I've been dedicating my summer to, basically. Let's see. Have you did any sit down interviews? Yeah, I have done sit down interviews, but they weren't with big names. The bigger name interviews are on the red carpets where I go to events that they're already at and things like that. but eventually, I will start doing like more sit down type interviews. I just have to, it's all in like reaching out to people. You'd be surprised, like a lot of these celebrities, they stay relevant by us, the consumers, the people, like keeping them relevant. So a lot of them are open to like talking and, because like even though like they're a celebrity, they have to maintain that celebrity by being visible and being on other platforms. It's just a matter of like reaching out to certain people. So I just have to like reach out to a lot more people to do it. I just haven't done it yet, just because I've been, I don't want to like be like, oh yeah, I have 500 subscribers on YouTube. Come sit down with me. I wanted to like build my following up a little bit to where it's like, why would I want to sit with you type of thing. You have, you know what I'm saying? So, I will do some. I just, it's just all about figuring out, trying to be strategic, I guess, in a way. But let's see. And I'm open to answering questions. So if you guys have any questions that y'all want to ask, y'all could go ahead and ask. I don't mind answering. Let's see. Were there any other questions? Oh no, I don't think there was any more questions. But yeah, it's kind of hot today. I got the fan going. Y'all could probably hear my fan going in the background. I'm starting my YouTube and podcast next week. Do you have any tips for a beginner? Beware of copyrights. Don't play music of like artists. Like if you do like 10 seconds of a song or something like that, that seems to be okay. But if you do want to use music, I suggest that you use the library that YouTube provides. YouTube has like a library of like, it's kind of like beats that they allow you to put on your video and still monetize. So just beware of copyright using songs. Don't like play, full songs in the background. If you do a podcast and you talk about like a current event or something like that, sometimes like celebrities, they'll like have beef or drama going on and they'll have like music playing in the background. You just have to be mindful that you kind of want to break that up in between, like talking about it. Don't just play it full through. And another tip is just to be consistent. Like consistency is key. I feel like I should be more consistent with showing my face. I'm not very consistent with showing my face a lot. And that's something that I'm working on, trying to show myself a little bit more. I do a lot of voiceovers, but I feel like people don't really like, they don't really have a connection to me through voiceover. I think like seeing my face, seeing me talk, things like that, there's like more of a connection. So I'm even working on being more consistent with like showing myself. But overall, I'm still consistent with uploading videos though. So either way, whether I show myself or not, I'm consistent with uploading videos. My goal for myself, I try to upload at least 2 videos a day. That might be a lot for somebody just now starting out, but I try to do at least 2 videos a day, whether it be, just anything, just putting any type of content, whether it be like an interview that I did, whether it be, me talking about like celebrity news, reaction, whatever. At least 2 things a day is my goal, what I try to do. But for people who are just now starting out, I think that at least 2 videos a week, you want to definitely strive to do that, because consistency is very important. What app do you use for your reactions? I use OBS broadcasting. What is it? OBS broadcast. Hold up, wait. What's the name of it? Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's OBS Broadcasting System Services or something like that. But I record with my camera. So I record myself with my camera, and then I use OBS Broadcasting System to record my screen. And so what it does is basically like if I'm watching the video, whatever I do on my screen, it records it. So if I play the video, it'll play it. If I pause the video, it'll pause it. And then later I match the 2 video together. I'll make the the screen that I was watching, make it small, and then combine them together. But OBS broadcasting, it records your screen, and then you can record yourself on your camera, and then you have to combine them. So that's how I do my reactions. Let's see. Do they demonetize for cursing? Yes, they do. Like you can have some cursing, but if you want to be totally safe, the best thing to do is not have any cursing. Sometimes like when I'm posting like celebrity content and they're cursing, sometimes I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna try to sit and edit it out, but sometimes it just be too much, so I just let it fly, and I just be like, hey, I just won't get paid off. It is what it is, you know. Some of it I don't have the time to sit and try to bleep out every cuss word, but when it comes to you yourself, when you're doing content, it's best to play it safe and not curse if you can. But they definitely censor your channel if you are using profanity. I feel like right now, like my page, every video that I post, whether it be like, oh, a pregnancy announcement, no matter how innocent the video is, because I talk about controversial topics mostly, each time I post a video, it's flagged. Like automatically, it's like put up for review. But that's just because of the things that I choose to talk about. Like I could play it safe and talk about only like safe like, you know, cutesy things, but that's not my interest and that's not the interest of my audience. So I just be like, whatever, you know, like it is what it is. And I have to wait until each video hits 1,000 views before it'll be able to be reviewed. And then even when it hits 1,000 views, they don't even review it right at 1,000 views. Like I have some videos, they'll go up to like 8,000 views before they even get reviewed to know if they want to put ads on my video or not. Like YouTube is like it, but you know, it is what it is. Like I just be like, it is, I guess, you know. But if you want to play it safe, to answer your question, yes, they do demonetize for cursing. And it's up to you if you know, care or not. To, you know, like it's all up to you. Me, like once they view my content and after it reaches 1,000 views and they see that it's no profanity and they see like nobody's, you know, being fighting or anything, then a lot of times they'll approve it, but sometimes they won't. Like my Kamaya Mobley, I did an update video on the Kamaya Mobley trial where the woman was sentenced and they demonetized that video. So that video was flagged as not suitable for advertisers. I guess it's a controversial topic, but you know, like there's no violence in the video. That it was like mostly like me talking. I showed a couple clips and they demonetized that video. So I mean, it's just, even if you play it safe, YouTube still has a way of demonetizing certain things. So it is what it is. Are you reacting to Monique today? Yeah, I did plan to react to that. I haven't done so yet. I just was coming on here before I reacted to anything. The things that I planned to talk about was XXX sad music video. I watched that earlier. So it's not per se going to be an actual like watching it live reaction video. I'm just going to talk about it and what I think about it. I'm going to do that on video after I end this live. I was going to talk about a couple of YouTube things and yeah, and I was going to talk about Monique too. Let me see if there was any other questions. Let's see. You should get 3 more girls together and be the view of YouTube, LOL. That would be fun. That would definitely be fun. The only problem that I have is that a lot of my friends and stuff, like they don't have the same interest that I have. Like I like doing YouTube. I like talking about it. And then like when I have friends, like me talking, I'm able to talk freely, but some people like they get like caught up and they're not able to like think fast or like give their opinion quickly. A lot of people are not a lot of people, they're camera shy. So like when it comes to camera, like they freeze up. So So, I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I just would have to find the right chemistry of people who like to talk as much as I like to talk. Because if y'all ain't noticed, your girl like to talk, okay? I just have to find people that have the same interest as me, and it's not that many people in my area who, like, everybody out here, like, California is expensive, so people like working long hours to survive out here. So I'm not opposed to it. I just would have to find somebody who has the same interest as me, and that would do it. But that would be lit, though. That would be lit. I think anytime you have somebody where you can bounce ideas off of, you can give your opinion, they could give their opinion, people can see two different perspectives. I think that that's always like lit, but it has to be the right chemistry. Let's see what else. Boss had Lockhead Boss Lady said, "Be careful. I got in YouTube jail for playing the BET Awards." Yeah, you can't play, girl. You can't be playing no awards and stuff like that. Like, if you put like a couple little clips, you'll be all right. But you can't like just stream like whole performances. That's out. Like, they will definitely flag you. That's why I didn't do. Okay, so Heaven Reset. That's why I didn't want to do the YouTube at first, because people judge you off your looks. Yeah, people judge you off your looks. People be talking so much crap up to me. Like, oh, look at you. Look how you look. You ain't got no right to be talking. You da. I'd be like, girl, the way that my caring is set up, you just got to have thick skin. You got to not care. Like, because trust me, I would have stopped doing YouTube a long time ago if I cared about what somebody who don't personally know me think about how I look or don't like the way I look. I don't care. Like, it's other people who like the way I look, like, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta not care. Like, and it's easier said than done because people can be harsh on the internet, but you just gotta realize that some people's whole objective is to just be mean. Like, that's just what they come to the internet and they just are not happy with their life. So they'll just be mean, and people think like the opinions that I have is being mean. And they think that, like me disagreeing with things that people do is being negative. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm just not a person who I'm just not going to agree with everything. Like, I'm not going to like everything, and I have a voice and I say it. So you just have to be mindful that people are not going to be happy that you have your opinion. Everybody's going to want you to have the opinion that they have. And you just have to realize that it is what it is. I'm not going to think like you. We all grow up in different backgrounds. We have different demographics. We all think different. We're all raised different. And we have to understand that we can agree to disagree. So when people get mad at my opinion, I'm just like, sucks for you that you feel like I have to think like you. Because I just wasn't raised like that. So you just have to have that mindset to not care, because at the end of the day, it's you. And you know what I'm saying? People gravitate to you being you better than they gravitate. Like, people can sense when you're not being real. They can sense when, you know what I'm saying, like, you're being fake. And people gravitate to you more when you're being real and when you're being authentic. And you just have to realize that people are not always going to agree with that, and it's okay. And try not to care. And sometimes just don't even read the comments. Like, if you feel like, like you're going to be affected by the things that people say, then just don't even read the comments. I don't even turn off my comments. Y'all could pop as much shit as y'all want to in the comment section. Like, the thing that I like, though, a lot of times, like, some people, they be getting like real crazy, and I like clap back at some people. But the people who really take a long time to really like type out a full essay, and they really be feeling like they really telling me, I let them talk to themselves, because I let them, like, you're not even gonna know if I read it or not. Like, I want you to feel like you just wasted your time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just gotta like let people like waste their time, because I'm not even about to put that same energy that you just put into this whole long paragraph telling me about myself, about stuff that I'm still going to do what I want to do at the end of the day anyway. So you know, sometimes you gotta let people talk to themselves. And if you gotta not look at the comments to let them talk to themselves, then don't look at the comments. Let's see. What if the music cursed? You just gotta be mindful of the music that you use, and you gotta be mindful of you just gotta be mindful. Like some stuff I just don't care. Like some stuff I put up, I know it's not gonna get monetized. But I know that people want to see me talk about it. So I will. You just got to be mindful of what type of YouTuber that you want to be, what you care about. If you know, like if you care about like being censored on certain things, then just be mindful. Don't play music that has cursing because they can demonetize it. Don't play content that has cursing. You know, just like all up to you. Me, I don't know. I'm just different. I don't know. Let's see. And sorry, I be rambling, y'all. Somebody said YouTube comments are the same with my cousin. I mentioned something of Cardi B nose being too big, and she told me that I'm not pretty to even talk bad about Cardi. Like, what the fuck? Yet she caught Offset ugly. Yeah, people are hypocritical, Cherry Pops. Like, people, if you say something about their fave, oh, they got a problem with it. But if you call somebody ugly that they don't like, they don't care. People are hypocritical. So you just got to understand that people are not going to keep the same energy when it's somebody that they like and just not give a fuck. If you feel like her nose is too big, that's your opinion and you're entitled to your opinion. Heaven Reads. Oh, wait. Who's your favorite YouTuber? I talked about this in my other live. My favorite YouTuber is I Am Zoe. His YouTube is Goddamn Zoe. Like I will sit and I don't literally eat popcorn. I don't eat popcorn for real. I don't really like popcorn, but in my mind, I'm getting my popcorn and I'm sipping my tea while I'm watching his videos. I just love his personality. I love how carefree he is. And I feel like, you know, when I'm watching him, I know that or at least I feel like he's being authentically him. So that's like my favorite YouTuber to watch. I love to watch Goddamn Zoe. I Am Zoe. Goddamn Zoe. That's my favorite YouTuber. Boss Lady says, I love Meek channel. She has been so supportive of my channel. Please hit the like button. Yeah, like if I try to be as supportive to the people who support me as I can. I definitely try to acknowledge the people who give me like, you know, like support in the comment section. I can't reply to everybody. There are some videos like right now, my colorism video, it has 6,000 comments. I can't realistically see every single comment, every single reply, but I do see that there are some people who, you know, they defend me in the comments. And I appreciate you guys who do support me. And I try to like, you know, at least hit the love. Is it the love button? I try to hit the love button when I see people show love as much as I can. And sometimes I have time to like write out comments to like, you know, tell you guys how much I appreciate you. So I try to, you know, do that as much as I can. Let's see. Why does my daughter numbers disappear? Wait. Why does my daughter numbers disappear, have certain numbers, and 5 minutes later, the numbers get chopped on YouTube? I think sometimes YouTube has glitches like if I look on my smart TV at a video, it'll say that it has like 30 views. And then if I look on my laptop, it'll say that video has like 100 views or like triple the views. I don't know, like sometimes certain devices have a lag on reporting the number of views. So it could be like maybe you're looking on one device to another because some have a delay. Like on my smart TV, the view count is not as accurate as it is on my laptop. So that could be why that is, but I'm not sure. Sometimes YouTube just has glitches overall though. Let's see. Yes, Boss Lady, we do have to support one another. That's how all of us grow on YouTube. So it's by support, you know? Marilyn Hobson said, girl, you're beautiful. Thank you, mamas. Akila Roan, but you good looking. Thank you. Let's see. Hey, what's up? I'm new here. Hey, Akila. Lachey Danielle says, hey girl, love your channel. Thank you for your support, and I'm glad that you appreciate the content that I put out. Gina said, I have a beautiful smile. Thank you. Okay, so I think I'm caught up right there. Let me go back. I'm sorry. I be trying to like read what's like current and then go back. How do I start up a YouTube page? If you're able to write in this comment section, I think that means that you already have a YouTube page. I think you just have to add content. But it's just all through Gmail. Like if you have a Gmail email, then you have like all you have to do is log into YouTube with that email, the same email, and it'll say if you want to create channel, and then you just create channel. It's easy. It's as simple as having a Gmail email address. Do you do this full time, and does YouTube pay you well? I do YouTube, I guess you could say full time, since I post 2 videos or more a day. I guess that's considered full time, but I do also work outside of YouTube. But I work, I work outside of YouTube, and I'm a mom, so I be juggling all 3. And YouTube can pay well, and then it cannot pay well. Like the times when my videos like are really flagged, like when I'm pissing people off, when I'm seriously like pissing enough people off and they're like not happy with my content and my videos are being censored and they're not recommended, and my subscribers are not getting notifications and things like that, then no. And I go through things like that here on YouTube. And then I have moments where I guess I'm not pissing that many people off and my page isn't as censored, and I'm getting more views on certain things. And on those times, you know, it pays good, but it just varies. I guess it just depends how well I get paid on how much I'm pissing people off. If I'm pissing people off a lot, then, you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Thank you for reading my comment. Was my grammar that off? Sorry, Trey. I don't know if it was that. I don't know. Trent, I caused about 1K of those colorism comments. Right, Trent, they going ham in them comments, boy. Like, oh man. And what's up, Trent? Trent and Boss Lady and Stevie J. Those are my 3 top supporters on here. And I want to do something special for those 3 supporters. Aside from when I hit 50K, I'm going to do a giveaway, but they're like automatic like receivers of whatever I do because they support me the most. So Trent King, Boss Lady, and Stevie J, like them is my babies. Like they support me all the time. Let's see. Beauty, sweet, sexy. Thank you. Let's see. Just seeing your colorism video, what would you say your platform is about as a whole? What do you mean? What is my platform about as a whole? If you mean like what I plan to do with my platform or how I plan to use my platform, I like to do celebrity news and gossip. I like talking about current events. I like talking about topics. And I like to not be serious all the time. So with my platform, I'm not going to totally be serious all the time, but being that I do have a platform, I do want to be able to sometimes use my platform to talk about issues that we have in the Black community. And one of the issues that we have in the Black community is colorism. So with my platform, being that I do have a platform given to me by talking about celebrity news, gossip, and things like that, I want to be able to use my platform to talk about topics that we face in the Black community. But that's not what my platform is solely based around. It's just something that I want to be able to use my platform to also do, if that makes sense. But my platform mainly, I want to be able to do like more lifestyle stuff. I want to be able to like open up more. I have a video. A lot of you probably haven't seen it, but there's a lot of things that I've experienced in my life. So I want to be able to talk about like subjects that I've experienced. You know, like I did my first like opening up video where I talked about growing up without a father and how it was for me to grow up without a father. I grew up in like my mom's sister, which is my first aunt. She died from AIDS. I want to one day do a video about that, like how it was growing up with an aunt who, you know, died from AIDS. I have like, you know, family members who got gunned down from gang violence. I live in California and I've experienced a lot. So I want to use my platform to talk about those things. But just if I would have just opened up my YouTube and just immediately just start talking about those things, I wouldn't have had an audience to share it with. So I want it to be like a mix. So I want to do celebrity news, content, stuff like that. I love doing that. I love talking about current events, but I also want to do lifestyle stuff where I talk about experiences. You know, I have I went through like a custody battle with my daughter. Like how it is co-parenting, how I manage co-parenting, how I deal with it, how I dealt with it. You know, just different like stuff I want to do. I just haven't done so much yet because I just didn't feel like people gave a damn. But yeah, I want to do topics, celebrity news and lifestyle. I want to mix them up if I can, but I know that everybody's not interested. So I just have to figure out a balance. Yeah, so yeah, I just want to show people, like Boss Lady said, like, you know, I'm more than just one thing, like, you know. Yeah. So oh no, like, y'all, you could pop jokes, Akila. It's okay. I just wanted to, you know, just elaborate on that, you know, because I haven't talked about it. And I feel like that was a good question, you know, like, yeah. Let's see. Cherry Pops, you could be my supporter. Like, you know, like I welcome more than, you know, 3 supporters. Like, come on. Of course, you can support me as well. And if I have a way of shouting you out, you know, if you put content on your channel, I don't even know if you have content on your channel or not, but you know, if we could help each other out, like, you know, that's the most beautiful thing about YouTube is like we can all express ourselves, and if we all, you know, share our content, share each other's content, support each other, then we all can grow and win. You know, it's enough money out here and it's enough, you know, stuff out here for us all to win. What's your opinion on Nicki Minaj's 2018 BET performance? I didn't see. Okay, so I started watching, and I didn't even watch all of the BET Awards because I cannot sit through an award show and watch it. I've been to award shows when I was younger, so being at the award show is much more entertaining than watching them on TV. I have like my foundation kind of. I mean, not my foundation, my anyways, watching it on TV is not that entertaining for me as it is going to the award show. I haven't been to an award show in a while, but I can't sit through a whole award show. I could like peek in and out. So when I started watching, and I only watched a little bit of it, when I started watching the BET Awards was when it was YG's performance, and they were doing what's the song, Big Bank Take Lil Bank. And when I was watching Nicki perform, at first I'm like, okay, it's cute that she's on. What was she on? Was it a horse, a hippopotamus? I don't even know what she was on. She was on some statue thingy. And at first I seen her on it, and she started rapping, and I'm like, get off. The whole time she was performing, I was yelling at the screen for her to get off of that damn, was it a horse? I don't even know if it was a horse, but whatever she was on, I was yelling at the screen for her to get off. I thought that at some point she was going to get off. And I feel like if she would have gotten off, it would have been a better performance. But her just sitting on the thing and then like laying flat and then sitting back, it was just weird. Like, because it was just like, I wanted her to do something else. I think that it could have been better if she would have done something else. Hold on. I got a low battery. I was sitting this up on pillows. But hold up. Where's my charger? Hold up. I got to get the charger, y'all. Where's my charger? Don't tune out, guys. I gotta plug this up real quick. I'm still here. Hold up. Ask more questions. Ask more questions. But I'm just trying to plug this up because it'll hold up. It'll cut y'all off if I don't plug it up. Okay. Ugh. I be having to prop my laptop up on these pillows because it be too low. So I'm out of breath. I need to be on a boss lady workout plan. I definitely need to because woo. Okay. Let's see. That was the last part of her performance. Did you see her perform Chun-Li? No, I didn't. I only seen her perform Big Bang Take Lil Bang. So that's what I'm saying. I can't even tell y'all a full like opinion of her performance because I didn't see her performance. Let's see. I don't know how to use tech, but I assume everyone can see my comments here. So I'm a farmer boy. Okay. We definitely can see your comments. Let's see. What type of camera do you have? I have a Canon SL2. I also own a Canon Rebel T5. I don't use that one no more, but that's the one I started using at first. But not being able to flip out the screen, it was just not working for me. I have the SL2 because at first I was gonna get the T7i, but it was just too big and too bulky. And being that, you know, I like to do red carpet interviews and stuff like that, and I would have to be able to take my camera out with me and travel with it and set it up and, you know, go other places outside of recording at home or anything like that. I got the SL2 because the specs are almost the same and it's like $200 cheaper. And it does the same things and it's just as good quality. Like the quality is like almost unrecognizable, the difference between video. The only difference between the SL2 and the T7i is like photo quality. Like the pictures that the T7, is it T7i? I hope I'm not even saying the camera model wrong. But the difference is like in photography, then that's where the $200 makes a big difference. But I'm not going to be doing no photography. I'm mainly doing video. So I use the Canon SL2 and it works really good. Like the quality is really good. I couldn't get like a lot of YouTubers, they use the Canon G. Is it G7X? GX? Canon GX, G7X. I think it's a lot of YouTubers use the Canon. I think it's G7X. And that one, that's a really good camera. But for me, since I do red carpet interviews and stuff like that, I have to have a camera with a mic input. So I went with the SL2. If you're not going to be doing like interviews like me and you probably don't necessarily have to have a mic input, I think the Canon G7X, I think, is the model. That's the most popular one for YouTubers. That's the one that most of the YouTubers use. Yeah. So let's see. Any more? Who are you most excited to interview? Recently I just interviewed Amara La Negra. I was really excited to interview her. I kept the interview short and sweet because I just didn't want to hold her too long, and I didn't have like a lot of questions prepared, but I was excited to interview her because I was like, man, I've been covering like colorism and I just wanted to get her thoughts on it. And, you know, she was like really like has like this really bubbly and nice personality. So I was really excited to interview her. So I guess Amara La Negra would be the person I was most excited to interview. But yeah, let's see. You definitely have a new subscriber, great content. And I mean, great work and great content. Thank you, Money Trees. And what about me? I've been here since day one and been here one day, just like Trent and the rest. LOL, just playing. I just got here. I was about to say, Akila, I don't recognize the name commenting a lot. Like, I see Trent, Boss Lady, and Stevie J comment on like a lot of my videos. I don't see you commenting, girl. And I see them comments. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there are any questions that I missed. Let's see. If y'all got questions, be sure y'all can ask away. And yeah, like Boss Lady said, hit the like button. Hope says, hi, Meek. I'm from Middle East, and I just watched a video of yours about colorism. Diversity is beautiful. I'm here to learn about other ethnicities, religions, and cultures. Much love from the Middle East. Hey, Hope. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for having the compassion to want to learn about other ethnic groups and ethnicities. I know that even outside of the Black community, colorism is something that's big all over the world. When I was researching and I was like posting content about colorism, I seen that in the Middle East that colorism was big over there as well. I seen that, you know, it played a big role in you guys' culture as well. So I appreciate you wanting to learn about, you know, our culture and things that happen in our culture. But, you know, I'm interested in your culture as well. Do you plan on having any more children? No. Girl. Ashley D, I'm an only child myself, and I grew up no brothers, no sisters. I feel like I was okay, and I think my daughter will be okay. But realistically though, I think that having if you like I think it's harder to raise one child than it is to raise two, because you have to be your child's best friend. I mean, you're your child's best friend anyways, but like when you have multiple children around the same age group, they can play with each other. So it's like where, you know, like you are being a parent, but they also want you to be like their playmate, which is fine. But if you have children around the same age, they have somebody to play with. So my daughter doesn't have like, you know, well, she does have cousins. She has a cousin that she plays with, but she's not going to have a brother and sister to play with because, which it would be easier on me, but I don't want to, I didn't like being pregnant, just simple. I didn't like being pregnant. And, although my daughter, her dad is in her life and she goes to her dad almost every weekend. She went with him for the summer and he's very active in her life. I just don't want to be the girl with like all these multiple baby daddies. Even though like I'm not about to be out here not knowing who my baby daddy is, I would definitely know who it is, but I wouldn't want to bring another co-parenting situation. If I do have other children, it would have to be a very committed like situation where, you know, I'm not in a co-parenting, you know, situation, like raising my child here and then she's going there. I don't want to do that. So yeah. Would you want to connect with newfound family? I know a lot of people who found siblings that way. What do you mean? Would I want to connect with newfound family? What do you mean by that? Would I want to? I don't. What you mean, Trent? Would I want to connect with newfound family? I'm not. I'm not giving my DNA to none of those ancestry sites. I don't know. Somebody told me like, well, I don't know if some of you got. Well, I don't have a biological father as that I know of or who it is or whatever. But even not knowing like who my biological father is, I wouldn't want to put my DNA in one of those ancestry websites. I think it's cool that people find out like, oh, you're 10% this and 20% that. And I mean, I guess that's cool, but I don't know how I feel about giving my DNA to that kind of stuff. So I think I'm just going to have to deal with the family that I do know. I hope I answered your question. I don't know about that. I don't know. Colorism is my family. I needed to see girls like you and me doing what they love. Yes, girl. What's up, Marie Lovely, I think. Why do you make your videos so short? What do you mean? I do the videos according to like what the topic is. Sometimes it ain't much to talk about. I try to do at least 5 minutes. And then like sometimes I try to keep it between 5 to 10 minutes. Like 10 minutes for me is like one of my like longer videos. And like once you reach 10 minutes, that's like a good thing on YouTube. But sometimes it's not 10 minutes worth of stuff to talk about. So sometimes it's just short, like especially like the interviews, like my red carpet interviews. I don't be wanting to hold them that long. So those are going to be short. Like, I mean, I could post them and combine all of the interviews together, but everybody's not interested in each person. So I just separate them and people could click on the people that they care to watch. But yeah, I try to do between 5 to 10 minutes. I thought that was good. Like a lot of people don't like to sit through long videos. Like when I have videos and they're like 30 minutes and it's only like a couple of them, people don't even click on them. So people got short attention spans. So yeah. Any more questions? Brashear said, in this Trump climate, I wouldn't give them my DNA either. Police corruption and shit. Yeah, I don't want to give them my DNA. Trent says, I like a variety. Sometimes I'm in the mood for a long video. Sometimes I'm not. Right. Like a lot of people, and then like certain topics, some people like, I don't even have nothing to say for that long on some of them. Like some of them, it just be straight to the point. Like they caught this person. And some videos that I do are follow up to other videos that I've already done. So sometimes like I'll like cover a story and I'll like go like 10 minutes or something like that. and then like I'll do like a follow-up reporting, and I don't want to like recap what I've already talked about. So like if I've already told everybody like most of the details in another video, sometimes like if there's like an update, like an arrest has been made or something like that, like it'll just be something like real short, like, oh, this person was arrested, or they caught this person, or this is the new update. Those type of videos, they don't really require it to be that long. Let's see. But if your father and his kids do the test, you guys can connect, but I'm not doing those. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable. I don't know. Like to do like a DNA test, which I've already done a DNA test with the first person who I thought was my biological father. And I mean, my DNA is, I guess, out there, but to like send it in to these companies to just send my DNA off to like, I'm not comfortable with that. Even if that even makes sense. I don't know. My dad had 8 kids outside of his marriage to my mom. I had no interest in finding them. Hey, Trent, the kids are innocent, okay? Your dad was out there, you know, he was doing his dang thing, but the kids are innocent, and you guys probably relate, but I can understand you not wanting to like go out of your way to find them. Like me, I'm not gonna go out of my way to send my DNA to like one of those ancestry things, but like if you are in the same town as them, you know, like you know where they are, who they are. I don't know. But my other siblings did, to each his own. Yeah, I mean, y'all might have common interests. Y'all might have, you know, you guys might have things in common. You never know. Trent said that would take too much energy. I feel you. Let's see. Did you guys have any other questions before I start these reactions? I already been oh shit, I already been on here for an hour. Oh my God. Time be flying. I love talking to y'all. I didn't even realize I've been talking that long. Like, man. I haven't watched many of your videos, but do you think you would like to be an actor, or would you prefer to be a reality TV star, or neither? Trent has already pushed me into the whole I should be an actor thing. I growing up, I never really had like aspirations to like be an actor or try to act or anything like that. When I was growing up, I wanted to be a model, and I did like music videos, and I tried to do like photo shoots and things like that. As far as like acting though, I don't know. Like I don't know. I never really like, that wasn't really like something that I aspired to do. I'd be open to it. I'm not opposed to it. But it's not like something that I actually like aspired to like want to be an actor. But I feel like I have many talents, so I feel like I'd probably be able to do it. But yeah. Trent said we all want to see her on TV. Hey, somebody asked me, they was like, would you go on like Love and Hip Hop? And I'm like, I sure would. And then they was like, but what if like, you know, they be talking mess, and I'm like, and I'm gonna talk mess right back. Like, y'all see that I don't have problems speaking my mind. So I wouldn't have a problem being on Love and Hip Hop. One of my good friends is actually on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. His name is Marcus Black. He's on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. That's one of my really good friends. But yeah, I would go on there without a problem. Like, well, like which what? Let's see. Brashir said, I'm recently single and I still rather date. Wait, what? You rather date your brothers as in like black men, or brothers as in like what, girl? You got to be clear when you say. You got to be clear. As a. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, sorry. All right. So hers was a 2-part comment. She said, as a young black woman, How do you feel about interracial dating? And then she says, I'm recently single and I still rather date my brothers. Okay. That was your comment. Your second part of your comment was the first thing I seen, so I read it. So I'm sorry. Hey, melanin's melanin's best. I'm tripping. Okay, so to answer Bashir's question, what do I think about interracial dating? I don't have a problem with interracial dating. I feel like people have the right to date whoever they want to date. The only time that I do, however, have a problem with interracial dating is when people date because they feel like another race is better than black. That's the only time I have a problem with it, because I feel like some people's reasoning isn't based on I found somebody that I love and we fell in love. And if that's the case, I feel like that's wonderful. That's beautiful. You're, date who you want, date who you love, date who you want to be in love with. But when the premise of a person dating outside their race is because they don't like their blackness and they don't feel like, they feel like, black is disgusting and they're black themselves, and they feel like, they want to date outside their race, and then they date somebody who isn't black, and then they have children, and then they teach their children that being black is disgusting, and then they raise children to have self-hate. That's the only time I have a problem with it. Other than that, date who you want to date, love who you want to love, find love however you find it. But if you're dating because you feel like another race is better than another, then that's when I have a problem with it. But date who you like, date who you love, date who you connect with. Just don't raise self-hating kids. I have a problem with that. Black is beautiful. I'm proud of who I am. I wouldn't change anything about myself besides the stomach that I got. I would change that in a heartbeat to have a flatter stomach. But other than my stomach, I wouldn't change anything about like my skin tone. I love my melanin. I love being a chocolate brown woman. I'm not ever gonna change my gap. I love my gap. This is who I am. I'm not gonna change anything about myself. So I love who I am, and I just feel like people should love who they are. And I feel like society makes people feel like they should only be a certain way. Like you have to look a certain way, and if you're ethnically ambiguous, then that means you're beautiful. If you're dark, then you're not beautiful. I feel like people have to like find beauty within themselves, which is easier said than done when society tells you that you're not beautiful. Society tells you that, a lighter skin is better. I feel like, so it's easier said than done to say, find the beauty within yourself. But I think that, people have to just do some soul searching. You're beautiful no matter what skin tone you are, and love yourself. And like I said, it's easier said than done when society tells you that you aren't beautiful. But I just wish that, more women knew that they were, that they were beautiful, and that you don't have to be society's standard of beauty. Like if I was worried about society's standard of beauty, I would have closed my gap a long time ago. I'm not closing my gap. This is who I am. This is what I am. This is me. This is my skin tone. I'm not bleaching my skin. I know sometimes, the only thing though, like sometimes I'll take a picture and like depending on the flash, it'll like make me look lighter sometimes than what I am. But trust and believe, I love every ounce of my melanin, and it is what it is. Let's see. Gotta have faith, takes time. Get to know yourself first. Yes. Akila Roan said, all black people who enter, I guess, IR date think that black is disgusting. I don't know why, but that's the reason why most black folks date out. That's what I've been told by swirlers. I think it's a mix. I don't want to say that all people who date outside their race hate themselves, because I have friends who date interracially And it's not, and like they like are standing up for blacks all the time. Every time there's a black issue, you know, I have this one friend who, you know, her partner, he's white, and she's always standing up for black injustices. But I do think it's a fine line as to like being pro-black, because what it means to be like pro-black means that you know, you're pro like moving the culture forward. You want to like have, you know, black babies, you want to like further the culture in every aspect. So when it comes to like being, I guess, like quote unquote, I have red dye on my hand, sorry, but when it comes to being like quote unquote pro black, I think good night, boss lady, are you leaving? I know I've been talking for a while, so what was I saying? Well, when it comes to quote unquote like the definition of being pro black, you like technically it's supposed to be pushing the culture forward, but I think that you can there are people who date outside their race and they still like, you know, speak up for like inequalities that black people face and, you know, things like that. So I can't say that every person who dates outside their race does not like their own race, but I think that there are some, and there are a good majority of the people who don't like their race, but not every single person doesn't like their own race. And that's not the reason for everybody who dates outside their race. Some people actually like, you know, find love, you know? And so, yeah. Super News says, I teach at the Allah School in Rochester, New York, School of Kern, out of my house. Go to, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Niger on Sunday. Been with hubby 20 years. He's Indian. And you guys met in high school. Yeah. How would you move on from somebody you've been with for a long time? Like, just get over the hurt. I think the best way to get over somebody is to not jump into another relationship. But the best way to get over somebody is to, I would say, like, you got to be busy. Because when you're not busy, you're thinking about them, you easily like, you know, dwelling in the hurt. So I think the easiest way to get over somebody is to be productive. But I think the wrong thing to do to get over somebody is to try to like jump into another relationship. Yeah. Let's see. And anybody new, hit the like button. Any more questions, feel free to ask before I end this live. I'll probably be wrapping up soon. 20 years ago, but much more interested now and love myself and my family is what I'm saying. Ashley D said, what's your advice on exes sliding in DMs occasionally when they know you're in a relationship? You gotta block them. If you in a new relationship, you gotta let the past be the past, and they gotta be blocked, because sometimes it don't even be about them wanting you back. Sometimes it's about, you know that saying where people say like people want to see you do good but not better than them. Sometimes them exes, they don't want to see you be good, be happy, and be better off without them. So you gotta block their butts, because sometimes they slide in your DMs just to kind of you know, break up what you got going on. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you win, girl. So you gotta block their butts, okay? Let's see. Any more questions before I wrap up this live? And thank you guys for tuning in and speaking with me, talking to me. I gotta knock out some reactions before my daughter comes home. I already done wasted. Well, not wasted. It's not an hour wasted, because I got to talk to y'all. I got to chat with y'all. But an hour went by without me working on videos while my daughter is you know, out. Neek, you ain't get Chance number. No, I didn't get Chance number. Right. It's like when you get in a relationship, here they come. Yeah, it's not about, it's just like when you dating a guy, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like people don't know what they got until it's gone. Like they don't know that they got a good thing till it's gone. And sometimes, you know, they take you for granted, and then it ain't till they see like, boy, it's other people who, you know, it's feeling me, and it's other people who want me, and they don't realize till, you know, somebody actually wants you, and, you know, they realize like, wow, I took her for granted. And at that time, it's too late. And that's when you got to hit that block button. So don't let your exes catch you up, Ashley. You better be blocking they behind. Because they ain't genuine. Let's see. But yeah, so that looks like that's all the questions. If there are any more real quick before I wrap up. I've been on here for an hour and 10 minutes. Any more questions before I roll out, get to these reactions? Yeah, block they butts, girl. They don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you doing good. They don't want to see you doing better than them. All right, so I don't see no more questions. Thank you guys for tuning into my live. I should do like, well, when I hit 50, what am I at right now? Let me see. What am I at on? My colorism video has been being shared a lot recently. There's a lot of people who've been watching it, and a lot of people who are finding out about my channel and subscribing to my channel. So right now I'm almost at 47,000 subscribers. When I hit 50K, I might do like a more detailed Q&A. But if there's questions, I'm glad you caught the live too, Trent. If there's questions that you guys that I didn't answer and you guys want to see in my 50K video, leave them in this video, the comments in this video. Yeah, so any more questions that you guys have that you want to ask me, leave them in this video, and I'm gonna ask them when I get to 50K subscribers. Hopefully it's before I thought it might be in the middle of July, but my colorism video of exposing YouTubers has taken a mind of its own, and it's being shared a lot, and I really appreciate it. And a lot of people are finding my channel from that video. So I possibly could reach 50K before July. And if I do, and when I do, I want to have questions to do a Q&A. So if there are any other questions that you guys have for me, leave them in this video, because I'm going to do a Q&A, and I'm going to do a giveaway when I hit 50K subscribers. I'm going to do a Q&A and a giveaway. So ask more questions in the comment section, you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the supporters and everybody who supported me. The people who are currently in the live right now, I'm going to shout you out. Shout out to Heaven Reese. Shout out to Super New. Shout out to Red Dragon Dynasty. Shout out to Aquila Rome. Shout out to my baby Trent King. You guys be sure to go to Trent's channel. He has content on his channel. He's been talking about controversial topics, things that, you know, he's feels passionate about. You guys definitely go to his channel and hit that subscribe button. I love me some Trent. He's been supporting me for a very long time. Shout out to Ashley D. Shout out to, did I already say shout out to Aquila Roan? Shout out to Aquila Roan. Gotta have faith. Shout out to you. Let's see. I'm trying to shout out to everybody who's on the live right now. Cam Entertainment. Shout out. So I think that's everybody that's on right. Well, that's everybody who's commenting right now. There's more people than that that's viewing the live. Shout out to Miss Coco Bulls. Trent, you know I'ma always give you love, boy. But yeah, y'all be sure to go subscribe to Trent. Go to Trent, subscribe to Trent. And with that being said, I'm gonna go and try to knock out these videos. Being that it's already 4:45, they probably not gonna be posted today. I'll try to see if I could post something real quick today, but I do have to shoot, record them, edit them, post them. So they might go up tomorrow, but I'm gonna be reacting to, or giving my thoughts on XXX video, Monique secretly recording Tyler Perry, a couple YouTube things. Yeah, I'm gonna try to shoot that and everything. So all right, guys, peace. Oh wait, oh, in the stream. I'm trying to find where I can end it. Okay.